Alright, guys, I know a lot of people aren't going to watch this, if any, but I gotta say what I gotta say. We're gonna start with COVID-19. Just like everybody else, I panicked. Took a voluntary layoff from work. Caved into it. And it took me quite a while to realize it was a political stunt after a while. And yeah, the threat started out real, but come on, people. I mean, this was a litmus test to see how much of our freedoms we were willing to give up. And now, if you really stop and think about it, every time there's some kind of a flu epidemic or something, well, guess what? We're going to be wearing masks. We're going to be staying home. We're not going to go to school. We're not going to go to work. And every time this happens, a little bit more of our freedom's going to be gone, not come back. Then there was the whole George Floyd thing. Yeah, what happened was bad. But rioting, looting, tearing down historic statues, canceling movies, taking a police dog off of a children's show. Come on, people. Quit demonizing the police. I mean, they're there to protect you. Show a little bit of respect when you're pulled over. Yes, sir. No, sir. Comply with what they ask. I mean, after all, unless you're a complete moron, they're armed, you're not. I mean, that's like taking a knife to a gunfight, y'all. Don't be stupid. Just do what's asked of you. The whole Black Lives Matter thing, okay, yeah. Black Lives Matter. Hispanic lives matter. Japanese lives matter. Swedish lives matter. All lives matter. Ain't nobody above anybody else. You guys just want to play the victim card, but you aren't realizing the very people that are backing your victimhood are the very people that have been keeping you down for hundreds of years. I mean, think about it. Back during the Civil War, Southern states were Democrat. They didn't want slavery to end. They didn't want slaves to be counted as people in the census. They voted against the Civil Rights Movement. But yet, all of a sudden, in the Democrat National Committee's headquarters, there's a statue of Abraham Lincoln, who, guess what? He was a Republican. Educate yourselves. As far as the whole COVID-19 thing and the reopening of schools, I've seen models of what they want the schools to look like. I know what they're teaching in schools. Everybody would do well to stop and read two books. The first book is 1984 by George Orwell. It was terrifying when I read it in high school, and it's even more terrifying now that I'm an adult and I realize what it's actually all about. The second one is a book called Agenda 21. It's a work of fiction, worst case scenario, based off of an actual UN agenda. And for those of you who are not actually educated, the UN is the United Nations. You can go on their website, look up Agenda 21, and read it for yourself. It is what they want the world to be like. Black Lives Matter, all these people that are complying with the COVID-19, you don't realize this is a step towards socialism. The goal of socialism is, once socialism is in every country, it is easy to switch everything over to a one world government. One world government equals no freedom for anybody. Don't believe me? Start researching and thinking for yourselves. I'm just going to finish this by saying all lives matter. Love me, hate me. I love all y'all. God bless.